From coast to coast, America's streets are filled with rolling kitchens serving up some of the most mouth-watering, creative, and downright unforgettable meals. Whether it's lobster rolls in Maine, Mexican ramen in Portland, or barbecue indulgence down south, food trucks have become a full-blown culinary movement. And I've tried a lot throughout my travels. And in this video, I am featuring what I think are the 25 best food trucks across America. And we start out in Maine because this state doesn't just serve seafood, it lives and breathes it. Salt in the air, butter on your fingers, and lobsters pulled straight from the dock onto their famous lobster rolls.
We started because we wanted to incorporate flavors that we really liked outside of just butter and mayo, and that's where we came up with these 6 different styles. We do a Maine style, which is mayo and fresh chives. We do Connecticut style, which is just butter and lobster meat. Our signature roll would be the picnic style roll, where we put down a layer of kind of like a creamy, sweet coleslaw, fresh lobster meat, hot butter, and some celery salt. And then we also do a mayo that is wasabi, chipotle, or curry mayo. And you can get it however you like it. We have an off-menu one called the Maniac, where it's a mix of the picnic and the Maine style. We only use fresh Maine lobster. We use 4.5 ounces in our standard roll, which is actually somewhat bigger than traditionally. And we have a 6-ounce roll as well that we do.
My first stop is at an iconic food truck. This is by far one of the most beautiful places I've ever been in the US. To drive through this park, you see the ocean, you see this historic lighthouse that was commissioned by George Washington, and then on top of the hill, you see this place. A little food truck with big flavors that's supposed to make one of the best lobster rolls in the country. Sarah and her husband Carl founded this place in 2011, and I love the reason for why. Because they were sick of eating lobster rolls with just butter on it. So they created a place where they could mix it up a lot. So I got the wasabi in the picnic. I also got some homemade clam chowder, and I didn't know this about Maine, but homemade whoopie pie. One other thing I forgot, I did not know about this till I came here. Moxie. This is the first soda ever made in the US. Never even heard of this before. Distinctively different. Excited to try. Let's try the picnic. This thing is loaded with sweet, fresh Maine lobster. And if you get the bigger one, it's over 6 ounces of lobster on a freshly baked butter brioche bun. On the bottom of this is coleslaw, at the top celery salt, and look at this monster of a lobster roll. This is way, way too good. First of all, that was a mouthful of lobster that went into that first bite. The lobster is just the ultimate in sweetness and succulence. Then you get that refreshing crunch from the slaw. Then as you're chewing, that delicious sweet lobster meat is taking over your taste buds. You taste that burst of butter, not just from the roll, but also from what they drizzle on top when they serve it to you. It's got all the flavors of a classic lobster roll, that delicious butteriness from the roll, that crazy sweet, scrumptious lobster meat, and even that alone might make this one of the best lobster rolls in the country. And that just turns this into a bite of pure happiness. Chase it with some moxie. Oh, this is really interesting. It does kind of taste like a mix of root beer and Dr. Pepper. I like it. Just like the lobster roll, best of both worlds. This one I'm really, really excited about. This is the wasabi lobster roll. So this lobster roll is covered in wasabi mayo. Again, I asked for a butter drizzle, so this thing is doused in butter as well. Oh my God, this is so good. You gotta come and try the wasabi lobster roll. I gotta mention again how good this roll is. Beautifully toasted and wonderfully buttery. The perfect vehicle to house this delicious, exuberant, creamy, buttery wasabi-y chunks of lobster. I love places that are innovative, that plays with flavors, that likes to change up the status quo. In this place, you'll never get bored with these lobster rolls. If you like classic lobster rolls with just some butter, they have that. If you want to try the different flavors, which I highly recommend, they have that too. And they're just as buttery, they're just more flavorful. Who doesn't love that? Also got some clam chowder. Classic New England clam chowder. So creamy with giant chunks of clams inside. I'm getting spoonfuls where it's just pure clam. Oh, that's awesome. And for dessert, homemade whoopie pie. This is really chocolatey with such a light, airy cream in the middle. After something sweet, scrumptious, and savory, this is exactly what your taste buds called for. This is actually my first time eating a lobster roll in Maine, and this has really set the bar to pretty much unreachable levels. Wasabi lobster roll. Never had anything like it. Now every time I want to eat a lobster roll, that's what I want. This is really interesting. I've never had a sushi burger before. And this thing, watching it being made, my mouth was watering non-stop. My mouth is still watering non-stop. First of all, a fried rice patty of sushi rice, sliced in half. Inside, Maine bluefin tuna caught right off the coast here. Some avocados, scallions, eel sauce, wasabi mayo, and minced lobster. This thing looks so pretty. It's colorful, it's beautiful, it's substantial. This is at least a pound of food right here. This is one of the greatest things in the sushi universe I've ever had. I need a few more bites just to calm my taste buds right now. When I heard about a sushi burger, I honestly thought it was just a couple buns with sushi inside. I was not expecting to bite into a masterpiece like this. First of all, fried sushi rice patty. Really crispy, toasty sushi rice. Inside the rice is soft, it's gentle, but still retains a nice chew. The tuna is mind-blowing. Local, fresh bluefin tuna caught off the coast of Maine. It just melts in your mouth. There's avocado on top of the tuna. I had no idea where the tuna ends and the avocado begins. It is that soft. The minced lobster brings a creamy sweetness. Eel sauce adds such a great hit of umami. The wasabi mayo adds to the creaminess and provides a little bit of a kick. I mean, this whole thing, it's crunchy, it's creamy, it's melty, it's refreshing, it's innovative. Bottom line, this thing is freaking delicious. Plus, this thing will fill you up. It's a hefty portion of food. And I also got a sushi pizza. Same fresh bluefin tuna on top, covered in spicy mayo, some sesame seeds, avocado, same minced lobster on the bottom, scallions. Whether you want to get the burger iteration or the pizza, you're not gonna go wrong. Same great quality ingredients, crispy sushi rice on the bottom, creamy tuna, avocado, lobster on top. And then the sauce just pretty much seals the deal. You're not gonna question at all the quality of the sushi. Texture, flavor, freshness, everything about this. For me personally, I like the burger better just because I like burgers better, but you are not gonna go wrong with anything on the menu here. I mean, it's raining, I'm eating awesome sushi, burger, and pizza. Pretty much a beautiful start to my day. Next up, we move on to Texas, where you can't talk food without running into the smoky, slow-cooked legacy of Texas barbecue. And food trucks here definitely know their fire and their meat. But of course, it's not all just brisket and ribs. Food trucks in Texas are mixing tradition with bold twists, serving flavors as big as the state itself.
Our fire right here, we use oak wood. Oak wood is one of Texas blessings. These are lamb bacon ribs, really nice and fatty, of the belly fat. Over here we got our pomegranate pork ribs. As you can see, they are dry rubbed right now with coriander and fenugreek and oregano. And this is what they're gonna look like after they're glazed in our pomegranate barbecue sauce.
This is one of the most glorious spreads of barbecue I have ever encountered. It doesn't just smell good, it's absolutely beautiful. So Chef Kareem came to Texas from Egypt to learn about Texas barbecue, fell in love with Austin. The rest is delicious history. And all the classic barbecue items incorporates a ton of Mediterranean, Egyptian spices, ingredients. For example, this is one of the most popular food items here. It's a classic Texas brisket sitting on top of yellow rice, covered in tahini sauce and traditional Egyptian salad. Then on top of that, spiced nuts and dry fruits and pomegranate seeds. Here we have a traditional Egyptian salad, potato salad with beet to give it some pinkish color, cardamom pistachio rice pudding, which is an Egyptian sesame candy on top, and pistachios. These are pomegranate and za'atar glazed pork ribs. Za'atar is a very, very common spice found in Egypt. There's no salt on it, so it just adds a ton of fragrance and herby flavor. Pomegranate seed on top of that as well. Pork sausage made in-house with feta cheese, green olives, and potatoes and tomatoes. Fatty, juicy, and I mean juicy kofta, seasoned with mint and nutmeg. Lamb chops with mint chimichurri with pistachios on top of that. It's just everything you could ever want in a tray of barbecue is here. And of course, Austin is the home of Texas fusion barbecue, and I never had anything like this before. Let's start with the brisket. The toasted nuts, dried fruits, traditional Egyptian salad, and of course, the juicy brisket smoked for 12 hours till it's perfectly buttery and melty and glistening. When you cut it open, a waterfall of beef juice just falls out. All that on top of beautiful looking yellow rice. I love this so much. This is one of the greatest ways to eat beef brisket. This is more than a flavor bomb. This is a flavor nuke. First of all, that brisket is perfect. I mean, you saw that beefy waterfall. It's as tender, as gelatinousy, as fatty, as juicy as you would imagine. And to balance out the fattiness, you got that gorgeous traditional Egyptian salad with the sweet tomatoes and the refreshingly juicy cucumbers. On top of that, tahini sauce. Tahini is one of my most favorite things in the world. Covering this, giving it such a creamy, elegant sesame taste. Then on top of that, you get some sweetness from the dried fruits and a crunch from the nuts, and then a delicious sweet pop from the pomegranate seeds on top. This is not just brisket. This is brisket elevated. I kid you not. This is one of the greatest ways to eat Texas brisket. And the rice brings even more fragrance and flavor. This is a 1,000,000,000 out of 10 recommend. Gotta come and try this. Holy moly, this is so good. Look at that juice just leaking from the lamb. All that nice fat coursing through, all the beautiful spices on the outside. Put a little bit of the mint chimichurri on here. Not only is it juicy, not only is it melting your mouth tender, the spices on the outside definitely brings that heat. Little fatty crunch from the nuts as well. I can't say enough good things about this. Dunk it into the pomegranate barbecue sauce. Oh my gosh, that barbecue sauce is good. I never tasted anything like this before. This is just mind-blowingly good. It's kofta. And the kofta is made with a lot of fat. So juicy, tons of spices. I mean, this thing also just breaks apart in your mouth. Dunk in a little tahini sauce. It's basically some of the most delicious Texas barbecue you can find anywhere. It makes with some of my favorite spices and sauces and ingredients in the world. This is their own homemade sausage. And look at this, solid chunks of olives and tomatoes. There's enough juice in the sausage to fill the Nile. You also taste that wonderful olive flavor. I think there's some celery in here as well. Eat it with some of the mint chutney. If you need to, cleanse your palate with some of that traditional salad. Can't wait to try this. Pork ribs with za'atar seasoning. Fall off the bone, tender ribs. The za'atar seasoning adds such a great fragrance, just a really fantastic herby taste. Finally, the rice pudding. This meal bout brought me to tears. Chef Kareem really took the classics and added the perfect complement of ingredients and herbs and spices, and it has 100% elevated everything. This is a must try here in Austin. I'm gonna give this a highly, are you freaking kidding me if you're not here? recommend, especially that brisket bowl. Out of this world. This is so exciting. Whenever I'm eating barbecue in Texas, butterflies. It's basically like a reaction now. Whenever I walk to a barbecue joint, automatically my mouth started watering. I feel this excitement like I'm going on a meaty roller coaster. And I'm so excited to come to this place. Crimson Creek Smokehouse. Really haven't been around all that long, but they do something that I really never seen before. Smoked pork belly, burnt ends. Oh my goodness. This is a tender piece of pork belly. You can see the juice, the little pool of juice already forming below it. The outside is a nice and toasty crust. This is a plastic knife, and it felt like I was using a heated metal knife, and I was just slicing through butter. Oh my goodness. This thing, when you cut it open, is just glistening. The juice on the pork belly is sealed in. You can see all that gorgeous fat, that delightful smoke ring. Just squeezing it a little bit. You can see all the juice that's residing. You can see all the juice that's trapped in these little fatty pork nuggets. You gotta come and try this. There is so much flavor in these little pork nuggets. First of all, it's just a bite of smoke. You taste that nice seasoning, the hint of sweetness from the barbecue sauce. I'm gonna take a gentle little bite. And the whole thing just falls apart into a fatty, melty, smoky, delightful, juicy mesh. Glistening with juice and fat and flavor. And the outside is perfectly charred with a hint of sweetness. It's pretty much like eating the best bacon candy in the world. Make a little sando out of this, give it a little squeeze so all that nice pork fat goes into the buns. This is such a good way to enjoy these burnt ends. Rolls a little sweet, soaks in all that delicious buttery juice from the pork, little refreshing palate cleansing crunch from the pickles and onions. This is the most perfect little pork sandwich. I love how beautifully this is made. This goes way beyond your typical salt and pepper. There's so much different spices in here. There's so much different flavor. I love the char on the outside and that nice hint of bitterness that's inside these burnt ends. This is a labor of love, and you can definitely taste it. A couple other things I wanted to try. Some mac and cheese. This is so good as well. I think these mac and cheese are a little peppery, a little spicy. Baked beans. Sweet, rich, tangy baked beans with chunks of pork inside. They also got some of their smoked turkey. That's a smoky, tender piece of turkey. And they make their own dessert, peach cobbler. Sweet, crumbly, buttery peach cobbler. This is an awesome Texas barbecue meal, especially those pork belly burnt ends. Gotta come down here and give it a try. All right, I'm gonna finish this and then go to lunch number 2. The food truck scene is just incredible here in Austin. So much delicious food coming out of food trucks. And this place I'm at serves up some of the best Thai food here in Austin, kendi, which literally means eating good. And I think I'm about to do that right now. Check out some of the dishes I got. This is one of their most popular food items called the killer noodle. This thing, stir-fried instant noodle with their secret sauce, some chilies in there, some basil, with a giant piece of fried pork belly on top, with a fried egg on top of that, then some fried basil and chilies. That is a delicious bite of crispy pork belly. You guys hear that crunch, right? Wow. Pork belly, perfectly fried, and all that juice and tenderness has been sealed in by this really crunchy breading. That was a really nice fatty bite. And look at this beautiful golden egg. Break it open and watch that waterfall flow and cover up those yummy stir-fried noodles. Oh my gosh. I love the crispy basil, and I love the heck out of these noodles. Oh my goodness. There's so much deliciousness inside this little takeout box. These noodles are on fire. From the first bite, this is just sitting and burning my tongue. And usually when you try to cook instant noodles, if you don't do it right, then instant noodles turn really soggy. Not this at all. Texture is perfect, beautifully al dente and chewy. That really nice fragrant taste from the basil. Whatever that secret sauce is they're using, it is definitely working its magic. Yeah, this is a must-try box of noodles. Next up, soft shell crab curry. I'm still feeling the after effects of those killer noodles. I mean, it's burning hot right now in Austin, and those noodles will definitely raise your internal body temperature, and so is this. Soft shell crab on top of deliciously creamy coconutty curry. This crab, the texture is everything. So crunchy on the outside. The curry is thick, it's rich, it's creamy. Put some of that over rice. I love this so much. I mean, this thing is just packed full of flavor. One reason I love Thai food so much, I love eating dishes with rice, and of course I love noodles, and I love Thai rice. So putting delicious saucy food over rice and eating it, that's my favorite types of food. This next one is called the Lost Recipe. Deep fried chicken with crispy onions on top, some cilantro, pickles, chilies. It's basically a Thai fried chicken dish over rice. Oh, this is awesome. This thing basically tastes like a fried Hainanese chicken. Really crunchy on the outside, inside very tender. The chili sauce is delicious, spicy, a little sweet. But it's the rice that brings everything together. Wow. That rice is definitely cooked in chicken stock. It's steeped into every single grain. I've had Hainanese chicken many times. I don't think I've ever had a fried version of Hainanese chicken until now. This is a really impressive dish. Next, I got the fried chicken sampler. This is the OG Thai, and you do get a dipping sauce with this, but honestly, it doesn't even need it. I don't know if you're hearing that crunch coming through the video, but this is a perfectly fried chicken wrap. Really nicely seasoned. The meat inside is just really tender. This is their chili lime version. Every bite I take, I just become more and more impressed. This is really, really citrusy and spicy. Oh my God. These are my favorite chicken wings. And the last one is spicy tamarind. You can see all the chili flakes on here already. These are very classic Thai flavors. I thought the lime wings are burning me up. The chilies on here. Yeah, this will really test your heat tolerance. Luckily, got some Thai iced tea. Pretty much a requirement anytime you eat Thai food. This is one of my favorite Thai dishes. Kap Hao, fried egg, stir-fried minced meat and basil, and tons of chili, cilantro, beautifully cooked egg. Break that open and let that flow. Gotta use the spoon for this one. Take a nice spoonful of chilies, basil, gooey eggs, and rice. And of course, some of that minced meat. My favorite classic Thai dish. There's a lot of reasons I love this dish. I love how fragrant the basil is. I love the meatiness of it. Of course, I love eating it with rice. And I love the heat. Oh. Finally, check this out. This is called the Dane curry, a spicy coconut curry with chilies, fried basil, giant chunks of chicken, grilled onions, and rich coconutty potatoes, all soaked in rich coconutty curry. Dunk that in some of the rice. Dang, that's good. This coconut is creamy, very rich, nice amount of heat. The chicken is tender. I love potatoes in my curry. This place is so much fun. Their dishes are killer. Speaking of which, killer noodles, that's my favorite thing here. Also, everybody working in the truck, incredibly friendly and nice. If you guys want some of the best Thai food you can find in Austin, check this place out. No wonder they won Yelp's top 100 restaurants in America. Well deserved. All right, I'm gonna finish eating, maybe go find some ice cream. Go ahead to the next place. Also, they gave me some sticky rice mango ice cream. They should win an award for this ice cream. It's magical. There's two different layers. Sticky rice is on the bottom, mango's on the top. The sticky rice ice cream tastes like sticky rice. It's a little mochi-esque and chewy. The top part, delicious creamy mango. One of the best ice creams ever. Gotta try this too. Next food truck, this is gonna raise my body temperature even more. I am at Spicy Boys Fried Chicken here in Austin. I love a good spicy chicken sandwich, and they got a lot of that here. This place has bone-in chicken, chicken nuggets. I'm gonna try the chicken sandwiches first. I got the hot and tingly. Kind of feeling that way right now, even before biting into this. Let's try the hot first. The chicken patty is double fried for additional crunchiness. 2 spicy sauces go on the bun. There's some spiced up pickles on the bottom, some fresh basil, and chili powder spread generously on top of the chicken. Yeah, this thing is very crispy on the outside, and it's dripping juice everywhere as well. This is a freaking awesome spicy chicken sandwich. Holy cow. Or holy chicken. Take a bite, you're met with a loud crunch from the chicken. The chicken patty is so juicy. The sauce adds a nice layer of creaminess and heat. The basil is a really great touch. Fresh basil on anything just makes it taste better. It gives it even more fragrance. The spice gives a nice slow burn, and the cheese adds the creamy element to the chicken as well. This is everything you want from a spicy chicken sandwich. The crunch, the juice, the X factor from the spices and the basil. The bun's buttery. There's some creaminess to it from the sauce and the cheese. You know you're eating something good when you're sitting in 100-degree Austin heat, biting into something that's burning you up on the inside, and you're still loving every single moment of it. Then you know you're eating something delicious. Next one, let's go for the tingly. Comes with different types of pickles underneath. Looks like some daikon as well. Same beautiful fried piece of chicken. I think I like the tingly more than I like the hot. Wow. First of all, much louder crunch, especially from the pickles and the daikons underneath the chicken patty. This time, instead of a slow burn, you feel that intense tingle on your tongue right away. This is a very peppercorny chicken sandwich. My tongue is tingling every time I bite down. I get that nice crunch from the pickles and that beautiful outer crunch on the chicken. This is a very intense, make your taste buds happy kind of sandwich. Oh, pickles are so good. Spicy, a little sweet. Yeah, a couple sandwiches down. I'm sweating, my tongue is tingling. You feel good, you really do. Also got some chicken nuggets. Boom. I think the common denominator with this place, every piece of chicken is crispy and hella juicy. Chicken is also covered in sweet chili sauce. Also got some of the tingly nuggets. Tingly everything. This is my favorite here. Dunk this into the spicy ranch. I like how some of these pieces, it's just pure crispy skin. I don't think that was their intention, but that just most ultimate crunch and flavor. This is basically Sichuan peppercorn chicken. See right here? Pure skin. Also got a box of bone-in chicken. These spicy pieces are also drizzled with sweet chili sauce on the top. Like I said, every single piece from this place, whether it's nugget, chicken sandwich, bone-in chicken, just so crispy on the outside and inside's a waterfall of chicken juice. Also, every order, hot from the fryer. If you are ever craving fried chicken or hot chicken or a spicy chicken sandwich, you're not gonna go wrong with anything you order here. I didn't know this. They have a monthly special. So this month they have sambal wings. They need to keep this on the menu permanently. Wow. This is freaking incredible. This should not be a monthly rotation. This is so freaking good. The sambal is spicy, it's rich. It's got that really nice umami fermented flavor. I almost like these more than a tingly. Also, they have dessert, so, oh, look at this. Little banana pudding with wafers and little sesame crackers on top. Oh, this is so good as well. And it feels really good on my burning, tingly tongue. And everything they do here, they do it really well. What a fantastic find. Last meal of the day, I am at Yeni's Fusion, a food truck here in Austin that is lying out the door all the time because the food is so darn good. And this is Indonesian food. I haven't seen a lot of Indonesian food trucks. Check out what's in this food basket here. There's beef rendang, yellow rice, there's an ayam pop, some cucumbers, chilies, there's some potato fritters, some slaw. Look at this giant chunks of stewed beef, and look how tender it is. Stewed in this incredible spice-filled gravy. Put that on top of the rice to get a nice big chunk of this. Oh my gosh. If I lived in Austin, I line up just for the beef rendang alone. First thing that hits you is that flavorful, fragrant gravy that's so incredibly rich and potent. The beef stewed in here, just magical. So many different spices. Giving you a heat, richness, earthiness, robustness, tons of umami. At the same time, just highlighting that beautiful beef flavor. Beef rendang, one of my favorite Indonesian dishes ever. This is such a beautiful version of it. Check out this ayam pop. Oh my gosh. Oh, that just happened. Chicken leg braised in coconut water, covered in chilies. You definitely taste that mild sweetness of the coconut. I think the chilies works with this very, very well. There's a couple fritters in this basket as well. Potato fritter. This whole thing is remarkable. Corn fritter is so good too. I got some sauteed chicken as well. Oh my gosh. I don't understand how this could be so tender. Usually giant chunks of chicken, never this tender. The sauce is incredible, some peanuts, chilies. I mean, that's just a couple of ingredients I can identify, but the flavor is so complex. It's beautifully charred as well. It is so smoky and delicious. This is the batagor. It's basically a fried wonton pocket filled with fish and chicken. And this is some of the dipping sauce. That peanut sauce is deliciously peanutty, but this is crazy good. Inside the fish and chicken gives a very chewy, bouncy, mochi-like texture. Dip this in some of the chili sauce as well. Every single thing I've tried tastes so homey and comforting, and the flavors right up my alley. I like really aggressive flavors. That's why I always like beef rendang. It's so saucy and spicy and everything in between, and this is done perfectly. For dessert, rice pudding. Oh, this is so good. That's so creamy, and it does a lot to quench the heat that's on the tip of your tongue from all the chilies and spices. Perfect last bite. There's so many amazing hidden gems here in Austin, and today has been just an eye-opening of a food day. Next, we are in Orlando, Florida. And when you think of Orlando, you probably think of Disney, Mickey Mouse, theme parks. But I'm telling you, this is a vibrant food city. From Michelin restaurants to late night food spots to the ever-expanding Orlando food truck scene, which we are here to explore. And it all starts with this pastrami sandwich. So this food truck is called the Pastrami Project. Opens pretty early, about 10 a.m. and this guy's been here. The food at this place looks incredible. It's like a traditional New York deli on wheels. And you can get everything from bagel and lox to pastrami to corned beef to tuna melts. I got a tuna melt, by the way. I can never say no to tuna melt. Tuna melt is one of those things where If I see one, I gotta get one. And this is the size of the pastrami sandwich. And I got a double meat pastrami on rye. What's really cool about this is that George, the owner, makes everything from scratch. So he makes the pastrami, he even makes the rye bread himself. And the pastrami takes about a week to make. So this is definitely some dedication here. And just look at the stain. The pastrami is glistening. It's so tender. I'm having a little trouble holding this together. Oh man, this just comes apart like nothing. I mean, these are thick marble pieces of pastrami. It looks like it's seasoned beautifully with pepper and covered in mustard. And the pastrami is piled high between two slices of, again, like I mentioned, homemade rye bread. Happy breakfast to me. Oh yeah, happy breakfast to me indeed. These are some tender, juicy, very, very smoky slices of pastrami. You definitely taste the pepper, the garlic. Every bite you take is like the pastrami just singing you a gentle lullaby. When you take a bite, the combination of the texture from the pastrami, the slight sour tang from the rye bread, the sharpness from the mustard, and of course that ultra smoky flavor from the pastrami as well, just blends so well together. With the pastrami sandwich, I got a slice of sour pickle. Oh yeah, that's a snappy, juicy pickle. Goes really, really well with the rich pastrami sandwich. After the pastrami sandwich goes down the hatch, you're just left with this really nice peppery and smoky taste on the tip of your tongue. Chase that with a little slaw or pickle, and you're ready to do that all over again. Next sandwich I got, oh yeah. This is a loaded tuna melt. Giant chunks of tuna, mayonnaise, looks like some cabbage, some radish, on toasted rye bread. This is a hefty tuna melt. Phenomenal. This is one of the best tuna melts I ever had, and I eat a lot of tuna melts. Giant chunks of tuna, and this sandwich is stuffed full of it. Very rich, creamy texture from the sauce and the cheese, and it's very, very cheesy. Again, that beautiful, subtle, sour tang is toasted beautifully. I mean, this sandwich is buttery, it's creamy, it's meaty. And the sourness from the bread and the relish masterfully balances out the richness of the tuna, the cheese, and the sauce. I might like this more than the pastrami, and I love the pastrami. A 10 out of 10 tuna melt, for real. For me, a really, really good tuna melt is actually super hard to find, and this is it right here. Taste that with some pickle. That is such a juicy pickle. Yeah, this food truck's phenomenal. If you never had a traditional New York style deli sandwich before, try it out. And you're around the Orlando area where if you just want one of the best tuna melts you can find anywhere, this is the place to go. Come for the pastrami sandwich, stay for the tuna melt. Also, this is by far the most loaded tuna melt I have ever seen. I mean, I didn't even ask for double meat on this. This is just a normal tuna melt. By the way, the homemade bread, it's like a thin little bouncy trampoline. Dinner time and this food truck I've been wanting to come to forever. It's such a interesting concept, and it's called Duck and Drake Kitchen. So the way it works is you order all the food inside the wine bar, and everything is being prepared in this little food trailer right here. Food is here. So they were out of a couple of items. What I did get, Wagyu sliders, I got hot chicken sliders, and there's short rib empanadillas. So inside the empanadillas is Rioja braised beef, local mushrooms, and the dip is a horseradish cream. So empanadillas are little Spanish stuffed pastries, and Rioja beef is beef combined with the flavors of Rioja wine, which is a very renowned wine region in Spain, and it's all made from scratch. So pretty cool to be tasting this from a food truck. And the pastries are beautifully golden, piping hot. Dip it in some of the horseradish sauce. This is what I came here for. And this definitely lives up to the hype. Pastries are incredibly flaky and airy. The beef is out of this world tender. It's stewed in the red wine with some veggies. I see some carrots in there. I see the mushrooms. It's got wonderfully earthy and rustic flavors. Very rich flavors too. Perfect with a horseradish sauce. Every time I bite into this, it just makes me so happy. The beef is just as tender as can be. Very savory, deep, rich flavors, and all that wonderful juice from the beef and the sauce. It just soaked into the middle of these pastries. So the outside might be crumbly and flaky. Inside, soft, juicy. You got that beautiful aromatic spices. I was so lucky because this was the last order they had of the day. Yeah. This is a can't miss when you're here. The other thing I really wanted to try here is this Wagyu sliders. It's a thick looking little patty drenched in sauce and cheese. And the sauce is King Trumpet tartufata. And tartufata is basically a mixture of mushrooms and truffles and olive oil, garlic, also raclette cheese on this as well. Love it. There's some caramelized onions on this as well. This is a yummy, yummy slider. Really tender little patties of beef. The cheese is rich with a very nutty flavor. The patties, as you can see, is just full of delicious juice. And this thing is absolutely seasoned perfectly. It's garlicky. You definitely taste the olives, the earthiness of the mushrooms. That is a scrumptious slider. I'm trying to eat a little quicker now because as it's getting dark, I am being bombarded by the no-see-ums. If you don't know what the no-see-ums are, lucky you. It's like this tiny little blood-sucking spawn of Satan that just flies around. You can't really see them because they're the size of a gnat. And they suck your blood and they're itchy and they're all over Florida. These are hot chicken sliders with mango habanero chutney and sriracha aioli. And this thing is just loaded with the mango chutney below the fried chicken patty. I rarely pick chicken sandwiches over burgers. I love burgers so much. I think this is better than the Wagyu sliders. This is incredible. This might just be the most perfect little chicken slider I've ever put in my mouth. It's so freaking delicious. First of all, it's cooked beautifully. I'm sure you can hear the crunch on this chicken, and it is a fabulous one. Inside the chicken patty, it's juicy. It's seasoned wonderfully. The mango habanero chutney, it's spicy and it attacks your tongue, but it doesn't destroy it. It shows your taste buds enough mercy so you can taste the wonderful flavor of the mangoes as well. The sriracha aioli adds a second different type of burn, like more of a umami burn, and a fabulous crunch. They're pretty big size for sliders too. I mean, it's a piece of chicken. It's not really fitting between the buns. So juicy and tender inside, and that beautiful juice from the chicken is just mingling with the spicy chutney and the aioli. The bun is perfect too. It's got a really soft, pillowy, nice chew. It's soaking up all that essential juice and flavor without turning itself soggy. That wasn't even something I really intended on getting when I came here. I just saw it on the menu, I asked them how it was. They said it's incredible, and I'm glad I took their word for it. I think that's my favorite thing tonight. And then the empadillas. I mean, everything's good, but these two food items, especially this chicken slider, really stood out. All right, I gotta eat and get out of here before I lose too much blood. Then it's off to Hawaii, where the ocean writes the menu. On the North Shore, shrimp trucks sizzle with garlic and butter. And if you know where to look, you'll find poke that's fresher than most mainland sushi bars. Aloha Shrimp, one of my favorite places for shrimp on the island, and I haven't been here in so long, and I still remember these random chickens just running around. Gotta give it to him, pretty brave with all of us hungry Asians walking around. I love this guy. Hey, it's Korean K-pop. When you're here, you gotta get the spicy garlic shrimp. Oh my God, little baby chicks too. One of my favorite things to get in Hawaii, must get is the shrimp. We're gonna do one more shrimp truck after this. I wanna go try that Giovanni's. I've been hearing a lot about it, never tried it. That is definitely the most popular option. We'll see if it's better than this though. But check this out, spicy garlic shrimp. Oh yeah, baby. Look at this saucy bad boy. How many of you wanna reach through your screen and grab a piece of this with your teeth? My favorite thing to eat on the islands of Hawaii is this North Shore spicy garlic shrimp. I forgot to give you a piece of pineapple too. Sorry, as much as I love the macaroni salad that came in every single dish I ordered, this is a welcoming sight. All that sauce lingering on the rice as well, coated in every single shrimp. So good. So spicy. See, this is why a Bubba Gump Shrimp Company wanted to be a shrimping captain. Probably because he had a taste of this, and that just completely decided his career choice in the future. Oh, so good. Tender, spicy, garlicky, amazingly delicious shrimp. And the spices lingers on the tip of your tongue like a super intimate kiss. All right, after I eat this, I'm gonna go try Giovanni's as well. 3 shrimp plates in a day. It's not even lunchtime yet. Bubba will be proud of me. That chicken is like me, no shame. Yeah, bury your head in that garbage can, chicken. Eat to your heart's content. Oh, I didn't know chicken ate shrimp. I've had chicken and shrimp flavored instant noodles. Does that mean like the chicken ate the shrimp and then it was made into the instant noodles? Great mysteries of life, you know? I don't know. I don't know the answers to these questions. Let's get all that garlicky, spicy sauce tangled up in the grains of rice. I have a theory. Can chicken handle spicy rice? All right, I'm gonna get some rice from the bottom of my plate. And this is kind of like soaked in the hot oil. This chicken looks like it can handle the heat. Here, have some. Wow, that goes to show everything is better with hot oil. If you know someone that can't handle hot oil with rice, tell them they're chickener than a chicken because they love it. Chickens love it. Chicken approved. First meal of the day is at this little hidden gem of a food truck. The other sells poke, and this is a very unique poke. On one side, I have yuzu chili pepper ahi, and the other, garlic shoyu seared salmon. I've never seen poke being seared before. It's all covered in fried crunchy onions and scallions. Try the ahi first. One bite in, I already know I love this. Besides that melty, tender chunk of tuna, you feel that burning heat right away. And you definitely taste a lot of the citrus. There's some raw onions on the side too, for some added acidic crunch. And also there's sauce added directly. It looks like maybe seasoned soy sauce. This is definitely uniquely different than any other poke flavor I've had before. The citrusy flavor is strong, but not overwhelming. Like I said, the tuna tender, slightly sweet. Also got that nice umami flavor from the sauce. I really like the added crunch from the fried onions and the regular onions too. Yeah, this is refreshingly delicious. And it's so spicy too. I chase it with their ginger lemonade. Ooh. That's a whole different kind of spicy. This one is, of course, the seared salmon. There's mayonnaise on top, and then the torch comes in to give it a nice sizzling sear. I'm so glad these are the two I chose because they go so well together. One is absolutely melt in your mouth, buttery and fatty. The salmon is so rich, melts in your mouth with that beautiful smoky sear. Little crunchy onions on this side as well. And you got that nice creamy flavor from the mayonnaise. So one side, rich, creamy, buttery, fatty, and melty. The other side, deliciously refreshing. These two poke really balances each other out. It's so good. That smoky sear flavor is incredible. I think this place is still more of a hidden gem. This is the combo I would highly recommend that you get if you come here. You're gonna be impressed. You will. Seattle has one of the most underrated food truck scenes in the US. From wood-fired pizzas and juicy birria tacos to grilled cheese sandwiches and burrito the size of a baby, this city has it all.
My name's Sid. I'm the owner of Kottu. Usually I do a dish called Kottu, but you know, in the winter I like to take breaks and do creative fun stuff. So today we're doing curry burritos. A lot of my friends do like Korean Mexican fusions, and I was like, why can't I do the same thing? So today we're gonna make a beef curry machaca burrito. So I seared the beef, did like a curry paste, braised it like for about 12 hours with a little bit of beer. With this, gonna come with a little cilantro lime rice, some chana masala, which is like chickpeas, and some bigger red onions, a bunch of fun stuff. All right, so cilantro white rice. Here's the 12-hour braised beef.
And besides the beef, a truckload of curry vegetables added, along with some fresh veggies and a ton of sauce, all being mummified in a ginormous tortilla.
All right, boom. Beef machaca burrito.
This is a hefty beef burrito. No joke. This is at least 2 pounds. This is sitting on top of some tortilla chips and some salsa. I feel like this thing needs a weight warning before you pick it up. Oh, it's like a baby. You gotta hold it like a football. And this blanket-sized tortilla is barely able to contain all the meat and curry and vegetables that is stuffed inside this burrito. Oh, let's try this. I cannot wait. Oh my God. Oh, this is a must try. Holy moly, this is amazing. I thought my first bite was good. First bite, I didn't even get into the meat. Second bite, got a bite of the meat. This thing's not heavy enough for me. I want at least like double the size of this. I don't even know what's better, the meat or the non-meat side. Both absolutely out of this world. This thing is just stuffed full of shredded beef, braised for 12 hours. All that flavor is absolutely steeped into the beef. On the other side, you have potatoes, looks like purple cabbage, chickpeas. The curry is spicy, is vibrant. Again, the tortilla is barely able to contain all the meat, vegetables, curry, all the flavor. It's absolutely fireworks. Also, I want to try the salsa. That's good too. This is OMG level good. Wow. The beef in this burrito, you gotta bite and slurp. There is so much juice. When he was picking up the beef to stuff it into this burrito, you see all that delicious beef juice. The beef has just been braised in pure flavor. I absolutely love everything about this. I think the spice level is perfect for me too. It is spicy. Yeah, forget Chipotle. Come here and get this. Cost about the same, and trust me, this is at least 1 billion times better. I love all the different textures in here too. The crunch from the purple cabbage. I love the rice that soaked up all the curry and flavor. The chickpeas good, the potatoes good. I think I'm almost halfway through this. And I don't want it to end. One of these, you're good to go. Right now, I am at this gem of a food truck, Nirvana, to try out a wood fire pizza with toppings that I've never had on a pizza before. Hey, how are you?
My name is Goody. We're doing pizza, sandwiches, and kebabs. So the pizza is really special because of wood fire pizza. I use like a few different flour to make a dough, and like 68 hours hibernation for my dough. I put them many times on, and I make it so good, I think.
And I never seen a blue pizza before.
Yeah, it's great. It's olive oil in the base, so it's make it a little fatty. And also blue cheese with the pears is like something like a little chewy. It's so good. The sweet and the blue cheese on the pizza, I think, is the best idea. And also some prosciutto and regula.
Okay, let's eat.
All right.
So this is gonna be a really interesting pizza. First of all, you can tell right away that pizza dough is gonna come out nice and airy. A layer of mozzarella cheese goes on, then a layer of blue cheese, then to offset the richness, freshly sliced pear. In the oven it goes, and this thing's gonna cook up in less than 2 minutes.
Yeah, also like you need a flame as well at the same time. If you have no flame, the pizza is not gonna be soft and crouchy. It's gonna be crouchy. Soft is it's not gonna be soft if you have no flame. Can you see the smoke?
Yeah.
Now we just make it smoky a little bit like this. It's gonna be great.
Oh, that's how you make a smoky, huh?
Yeah. See? It's soft and crunchy.
Look at this. I bet you this dough is gonna be something special. So mozzarella and blue cheese and pear goes on the pizza before it hits into the oven. Then fresh arugula and more blue cheese is added on top, as well as some prosciutto. And you can see here, the crust of the pizza is beautifully charred and it's all nice and bubbly. Look at that. Those are some gorgeous air bubbles right there. And the reason I got this pizza is Goody tells me that this is his favorite pizza. And I never had blue cheese on pizza before. And I'm just curious if it works. And the toppings are really interesting. I mean, I've had fruit and prosciutto. I never had fruit and prosciutto and blue cheese and arugula sitting on a pizza before with an olive base. And you can see how light and airy this crust is. This is such a light slice. This smells great. Wow, this is a freaking amazing slice of pizza. That dough is literally melting in my mouth. Everything dissolved in a matter of seconds. Again, look how light the crust is. It's incredibly soft and airy. And if you're wondering whether blue cheese works on pizza, I'm here to tell you, at least on this pizza, it's working some delicious magic. Oh, it smells so smoky as well. And that's what he was doing in lifting the pizza to the top of the oven to kind of collect some of that smoke. This is absolutely gorgeous. Like, no joke, absolutely gorgeous. The flavors are really unlike any other wood-fire pizza I've had before. Because usually with fire pizza, I'll usually do margarita, I'll do pepperoni, something like that. This flavor profile is incredibly deep. After the freshly sliced pear enters the oven, it softens and its juice kind of steeps onto the cheese. So every bite you take, it's savory, it's sweet, but not overly sweet. Beautiful aromatic sweetness from the pear that goes just perfect with that creamy, rich flavor from the blue cheese that's all melted with the mozzarella. He didn't put too much blue cheese because blue cheese is really strong. So right now the balance is savory and harmonious with a little saltiness from the prosciutto. Oh yeah, you can really taste the smokiness of the pizza from the crust. This is beautiful. I mean, you can tell right away that this dough is perfect. Even when he was stretching the dough, I could tell that thing was gonna be delicious. Oh, this is a must-try pizza right here. If you love blue cheese, like I do, I love blue cheese. I love it on steak, I love it on burgers, and now I love it on pizza. You gotta check this blue pizza out. The pear is a stroke of genius. Like I said, it's not overly sweet, but sweet enough where the juice really balances out the savory flavor from the meat and cheese, and also that little bit of bitterness from the char. Oh man. There's so many melt in your mouth element to this pizza. The roasted pear, the cheese, the prosciutto, the dough as well, and then a nice refreshing bite of contrast from the arugula. This is awesome pizza. And as you chew, you're literally tasting the fire. I've been trying to make pizza at home in like a wood fire oven. Yeah, this kind of makes me want to quit. It tastes nothing like this. That's absolutely incredible. No wonder people rave about this place. Yeah. Highly recommend. All right, I'm gonna finish up, and after this, I'm headed to a very popular food truck that's supposed to have some amazing tacos. Also, I just noticed, wearing the same shirt from yesterday. I went to the gym, was running late, went home, had a quick shower, grabbed the first shirt I saw. Because Target was having a half off sale, I grabbed like 20 of these shirts, and they all look the same. Anyway, didn't mean to do that. All right, finish my pizza, we'll go grab some tacos. All right, it's dinner time, and dinner is gonna be at one of the most popular food trucks in all of Seattle. This is gonna be good.
My name's Scott McGinnis, and my food truck is called El Camion, which means the truck. And I started this About 15 years ago, I naively thought I could get into food truck restaurant business and it would be easy, but it's really hard. I've used to live and work in Mexico, and so I was in love with the food, and when I came back here, I decided to start making food and trying to offer it to the Seattle community.
Okay, this is so exciting. I've been wanting to try this food truck forever. As soon as you pull into the parking lot, you start smelling something good. And I got 3 of their top selling dishes. And their #1 selling dish, the birria tacos. And these look absolutely magnificent. They are loaded with stewed shredded beef, completely blanketed by cheese, some onions, cilantro, and such a beautiful golden color on the outside. You can see the cheese skirt along the edges. Oh my gosh, oh, look at that. This thing is just stuffed full of melty cheese and beef. And oh man, this is incredible. I have not had a birria taco here in Seattle yet. Has some lime juice, and I cannot wait to try this one out. Because as you can see, this is overly stuffed. I mean, the tortilla is barely able to contain all the meat and cheese. This is one of the best birria tacos I've ever had in my life. It is absolutely remarkable, and this is even before dunking it into the consomme, which I forgot to do because of how good this thing tasted. My original plan, was to take one bite without the consomme, then dunk it in here, but this tasted so amazing. Over half my tacos gone already. This is just pure meat juice, cheese, and flavor. The shredded beef absolutely tender, and as you chew, your mouth just flooded with that delicious beefy juice. The umami of the meat is also on the tortilla because they take it for a swim in all that delicious beefy fat and oil and juice before the tortillas even go on the grill. So this through and through is just pure flavor. Now, oh man. Oh, this is a thick consomme. Really thick consomme. Oh wow. That is a smoky, rich, substantial, grab onto your tacos and won't let go little bowl of consomme. It adds even more flavor, more spices, more smoke, more umami to the already phenomenal tacos. Oh my goodness, this is so amazing. No wonder this place is so popular. Kid you not, it hurts me to stop eating this. One down, taco #2. Oh my gosh, this one is even meatier than the last, I feel like. This is by far the thickest consomme I've ever seen. Seriously. Even though I already had one taco, biting into the second taco still shocks me with all its flavor and meat and juice. Also, this place makes their own salsa. 7 different types of salsa. I'm gonna add a little habanero because I like my heat. Add a little kick to these tacos, even better. This consomme can basically pick it up with a fork. Wow. Oh, this is so... Oh, that's just flavor concentrate. Like pure beef flavor concentrate. This is so good, it hurts. Oh man, those tacos went down so easily, and there's still so much meat left on my plate. All right, let's get to the other ones before it gets cold. It is a chilly day here. This is their chicken tacos. So these same tortillas, again, loaded with cheese, onions, tomatoes, but this time with marinated chicken. And of course, just as loaded as the previous one. Oh man, it's delicious. A tender, smoky chicken with a tiny bit of heat. Of course, all that awesome cheese. This one, I'm gonna add some of the avocado salsa. The sauce is delicious. A nice hit of acid goes perfectly with these meaty tacos. These tortillas are so good. The flavor is awesome. It's so nice and toasty. Actually, all these sauces are ridiculous. Oh yeah. So crazy good. Okay, one more dish to try. Chicken mole. And of course, they make the mole in-house. A chicken leg covered, a really tender chicken leg, absolutely submerged with mole, with avocados, some rice. Oh my gosh, if this tastes as good as it smells, it's gonna be pretty awesome. That is a bombastic mole. Rich, deep. There's just so many flavors going on in there. The flavor is incredibly complex and delicious. Chicken fall off the bone tender. Goes so well with the rich, deep, smoky flavor of the mole. Love the added sesame seeds. I've been to a lot of food trucks. Don't think I've ever been to one that makes their own salsa, makes their own mole. That's some incredible culinary dedication, and I'm here for it. Yeah, this place lives up to all the hype, especially for the birria taco. Seriously. You gotta try it out. Next up, we're in Portland, Oregon, arguably the food truck capital of America. And this is a city that wears its weirdness proudly on its sleeve. It's quirky, it's confident, it's not afraid to do things its own way. And here, the true culinary scene is not behind polished glass doors, but on wheels parked along street corners and empty lots. And this is a city where the food truck's been carving up their own culinary landscape for decades. Wow, that is impressive. Someone built a food truck with parts of an airplane. This is the first time I've ever been in a food truck park in Portland before. And this city really is where the food truck culture started. And there's actually a lot of food truck parks like this all around Portland. And the reason I'm at this food truck park is for dumplings, but not the ones I typically get. At Pelmeni Pelmeni. And Andre here, you're the owner of this food truck.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about your food.
Well, our food is Slavic, so it's Ukrainian, Russian, Belarusian, Moldovan. It sort of has the same kitchen. We serve the most popular Slavic food, which is like dumpling. Pelmeni just means dumplings that are meat filled. Vareniki are dumplings that are vegetarian filled.
Yes, cheese or potatoes.
Yeah, cheese or potato. They do cabbage as well in Ukraine.
You just focus on dumplings and borscht, right?
Yeah. We keep our menu very simple, but it's easy to execute, and we can make a perfect meal every single time.
Okay, I'm gonna let you decide what I eat today, but I can't wait.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, I will. I purposely made this my first meal here in Portland because I am so excited to try this. I love trying out dumplings from all different cultures around the world. And this is the first time I've had a pelmeni before. And these are beautiful little dumplings. Oh, look how thin the wrapper is. So inside this dumpling, it's just meat or potatoes or cheese. And the seasoning, everything is outside. So on top of the dumplings, there's sour cream, there's dill, scallions, and their homemade tomato sauce. And this thing smells incredible. So give it a nice mix. Saw the tomato sauce and the sour cream touches all the dumplings. Oh, by the way, there's butter in here as well. That's the first thing that went on these little dumplings as soon as they came out of the pot. Look how adorably tiny these things are. And I got 4 different sauces to dip it in. I got white vinegar, balsamic vinegar, their spicy mustard sauce, and their traditional hot sauce. I'm gonna try this on its own first. Wow. Wow. I love this place already. These things are little pockets of pure happiness. I kid you not, pure happiness. It's impossible to not be happy when you plop one of these things in your mouth. The dough is incredibly thin. Not only is it incredibly thin, it's got such a nice al dente texture to it. Not soggy at all, perfectly cooked. With all the sauce that's added to this bowl, it's creamy, rich, sour, tangy, buttery, and I just love the hit of dill. Wow. The beef inside is incredible as well. Seasoned perfectly, wonderfully tender, and such a huge beefy flavor. The ratio of dough to filling is perfect. That's so good. I'm gonna try this with the different dipping sauce. Try a little balsamic. That's actually really good, the balsamic. A little hit of sour and sweet flavor. It's good with just plain vinegar as well. I'm really excited to try these next two sauces. This is the hot mustard sauce. That is a sinus clearing hot mustard sauce. And finally, try with the chili sauce. Whoa, that is a clobber you in the face type of heat right here. I think the balsamic, that might be my favorite thing to dip this in. Not only are you getting an added vinegary flavor, you're getting some rich, sweet umami as well. Regardless if you want to dip it in the sauce or not, the dumplings on their own, already a grand slam. I'm happy just eating like this. This place is so good. Also, I got a cup of kvass, which is a very popular fermented beverage in the Eastern European region. It tastes like raspberry kombucha. This actually goes really, really well with the rich dumplings. It cuts through the creaminess, the richness. It's just so fun popping these mini dumplings in my mouth. Those are some of the best dumplings in dumpling land. Ridiculous, you gotta try it. If you like dumplings, gotta try this. Making a very quick pit stop at this food truck park. It's got about 5 trucks in here, and I'm here for, yeah, right here, Frybaby. So I got the sandwich of the week, the snow cheese chicken sandwich, and also I got their kimchi mac and cheese. By the way, I love parks like this. It's like outdoor food courts. I wish I had enough time and stomach to try everything, because everything looks so good. So this food truck was voted #1 food truck last year here in Portland. The way they make their chicken sandwich is really interesting. They use makgeolli, which is a rice wine, to draw out the moisture from the breading. Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. Oh, look at that. Holy moly, looks beautiful. Look at that glistening chicken sitting on some spicy scallions. And it looks like a slice of daikon on the bottom. This is snow cheese. You can see the snow cheese dusting on the outside of the chicken patty. And this chicken patty looks so different than any other fried chicken patty I've seen before. The outside breading looks so light. This is unlike any breading I've ever had before in a chicken sandwich. This thing is absolutely ridiculous. This is crazy good. The outside breading of the sandwich is so unique. It's so crunchy and airy. It doesn't taste like your typical breading. Apparently, it's made with 3 different types of flour: rice flour, tapioca flour, and potato flour. So the crunch is intense. The inside chicken fillet, so juicy and flavorful, paired perfectly with the scallions and the daikon on the bottom. That is an absolutely stunner of a sandwich right there. And this is really cool. This is the kimchi mac and cheese. And because the owner is a Texan Korean, that's how this thing was conceptualized. This is some of the best mac and cheese you ever put in your mouth. It's cheesy, it's rich, but also this thing is spicy. You 100% taste the kimchi. Flavor, texture, everything, mind-blowing. Both of these things. It's best to just eat it together. Every element of the sandwich, the mac and cheese, so well thought out, perfectly executed, phenomenal, phenomenal. One of the best food trucks I've ever been to. Wow, this food truck park is pretty. Got a lot of character. There's barbecue, there's Thai. First of all, I just want to say how cool this food truck park is. And this place, actually, this whole place used to be a gas station, you can see right here. They converted this whole thing into such a lovely food haven. There's places to sit inside, there's video games, there's bathrooms. This is such a lovely place. And the food truck I'm going to is here, Bari Food Cart, and they serve a very unique dish. Let me introduce you to the owner. Walter, how you doing?
Good evening, very well. How you doing?
Good, good, good. Walter is the owner of this establishment, and we're about to cook an incredibly local, delicious dish today.
What we make here is the panzerotti fritti. It's a local regional food from Bari city, situated in Puglia region, southeast Adriatic coast. I'm very happy to bring this food in America, in Portland, in the Northwest, because this is what people needed to know, not just the pasta and pizza, because we have so many local treats. And also we have the cannoli siciliani. This is my homemade raspberry sauce, and then the cannoli pastry shelf with my filling of ricotta cheese, little powdered sugar, lemon zest, orange zest, Belgium chocolate drop, a little touch of cinnamon. This is a special treat. After the panzerotto, it's even better. A little touch of salt, and ready to go eat.
Voila. All right, I am so excited for this. Panzerotti is something I've never seen before, and I can't believe I didn't try this in Italy because this looks so amazing. The outside is toasty, inside nice and soft, and I got two different flavors. The carne and calabrese. And the carne stuffed full of cheese and meat. The crust is remarkably thin. I'm almost like nervous to take a bite. There's so much anticipation right now. Oh my gosh. This is some slap me in the face delicious stuff. Oh, the dough itself is a work of art. Just imagine the lightest, airiest, toasty, slightly salty, thin little blanket of dough, completely covering just a mound of perfectly seasoned meat and cheese. That outside dough, I think I like that just as much as that meaty filling. Perfectly golden brown with a chewy interior. And Walter said, this is not something you could just leave in a fryer with a timer. You really gotta watch the bubbles, the color, and you gotta master this whole frying process. And he 100% has, because this is a masterclass in how a dough should be fried, even without the inner filling, which is delicious, by the way. I could have a whole meal just with this dough. So this is the calabrese. Look at this. So this one is cheese, and I think what Walter said was this is sort of a salami pate that just integrates with that melty cheese and turns into, like, you can see all the red spicy oil inside. Look at all that cheese. You can see that crispy outer shell. That bite was really just all dough, and trust me, that itself is something that's gonna make you so happy. Wow. Wow. I think I like this more than the carne, and I love the carne. This flavor is just magic. It's spicy, it's gooey. That salami that's in here releases so much oil that's completely soaked up by the fried dough and blends harmoniously with that rich, melty mozzarella. And when you take a bite, it's like 4th of July fireworks finale celebration in your mouth. That meat melts as soon as it touches your tongue, leaving behind this delicious, fragrant, very spicy oil and so much fragrant flavor that just travels up and down your senses. That just makes you feel so warm and happy inside. I mean, I've had a lot of different fried doughs in my life. Nothing as light, as melt in your mouth, as flavorful as this. And this is why I love food trucks. This is something you don't see a lot of. But for Walter to be able to bring this from his homeland and me being able to try it without going to Bari, Italy, just another reason why I love eating at food trucks, food courts. This is such an incredible experience. And we're not done. Check this out. This is Walter's signature cannoli and his homemade raspberry sauce. And this thing is absolutely loaded. After something as savory as what I just had, oh, I think this is gonna be absolutely perfect. This is a cannoli. Absolutely exquisite. It's cinnamony. You definitely taste so much of the wonderful flavor of the orange zest. The ricotta cheese filling is not overly sweet, perfectly rich and creamy. I mean, every bite you take, you're tasting the citrus, the spices, and the chocolate chips as well. Well, that was magical. Lack of a better word. Magical, magical food experience. I'm so happy right now. I'm literally sitting by a fire on top of a wooden barrel, eating this incredibly traditional Italian meal. It doesn't get much better than this. It really doesn't. Thank you so much, my friend. Ciao. Next place I'm at, 23rd and Food Carts, and I am here for this right here. Mole Mole Mexican cuisine. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. This is so unbelievably beautiful. 3 different types of mole, some rice, salad, and a flour. 3 different types of mole. Mole poblano, mole verde, and mole rosa. So let's try the mole verde with some pumpkin seeds on top, and inside some carnitas, so some pulled pork. Oh my God. 10 out of 10. This is incredible. Incredible, incredible, incredible. I am just so happy right now that I found this place. First of all, I love enchiladas, and everything about this enchilada will make you so happy. This mole, it's spicy, smoky. Love the crunch from the pumpkin seeds and adds additional rich fatty flavor and nuttiness to this dish. The carnitas are melt in your mouth tender. Tortillas has that subtle corn sweetness to it, and it absolutely soaked up this mole. Trace it with some of the rice. The rice is delicious too. How amazing is this dish? Next, the mole poblano. You gotta kind of eat this quick because it is a cold day, and this thing is definitely gonna get cold soon. Oh, that's even smokier. Smoky, a little sweet, good amount of heat. The sauce is so rich and delicious, and just goes perfect with the carnitas. I'm speechless at how good this is. This mole will be good with anything. Take some rice, add it to this mole. There's so many spices in there. It tastes a little bit of bitterness from the chocolate. There's so much aroma and flavor. It's sweet, it's spicy, it's very smoky. I think this is better than the verde. And this is really interesting. This is the mole rosa. It's definitely the sweetest and least spicy of the 3 offerings. It's got more of a floral flavor than the other 2 mole. This is something I've never really tried before. It's really interesting. And it's not bad. I definitely think I like the other 2 more. Yeah, everything about this dish, from the carnitas to the mole to the tortillas to the rice, it's like I'm in Mexico right now. This absolutely brought me back. When you get to choose your own protein, if you ever do come here, I highly recommend getting the carnitas. The fatty rich pork is so perfect with the smoky mole. This place has got to be on the must-try list if you are ever in Portland. If you love Mexican food, this is about as good as it gets. It's getting so cold right now. Oh, this place. I think one last sandwich for today. This is a beautiful looking, even better smelling sandwich. So this sandwich is made with pork sausage patty, anchovy mayo, pickled red onions, capers, parsley, salsa verde, greens on their homemade sourdough ciabatta bread with roasted potatoes. This is an absolute killer sandwich. This is something you could eat on a full stomach. There's so much flavor in this sandwich. Pork patty, such a beautiful sear. Wonderfully juicy. You can taste the little bits of herbs and spices inside the sausage. Then you got that amazing crunch from the vegetables. The anchovy mayo delivers such a deep umami. Then you get a little bit of crunch from the bread. This bread is so good, by the way. Some parts of the bread, nice and toasty. Other parts, very light and pillowy. Texture, flavors, everything is off the charts. Finding all sorts of yummy eats in Portland tonight. I don't even know where I am. I'm pretty much just like driving around, and these food trucks are everywhere. Portland is pretty much like a ginormous outdoor night market. It's so cool. I'm glad they got all these seatings outside for you as well to kind of block the wind a little bit while you're enjoying your food. Well, I don't know what their other dishes taste like, but if you come here and get this sandwich, you're gonna be very, very happy, like I am right now. So that sandwich was gonna be my last bite of food, but then I keep smelling this. Short Shot Burger, I keep smelling the burger. Let me see, oh my gosh, it smells good. Oh, look at this, down and out. So, mustard grilled patties, get the down and out. Wow, so this is a double patty. Look at that beautiful meat skirt. Inside, it's a mustard seed grilled patty, chopped grilled onions, pickles, some peppers. This is exactly what I was smelling over there. This is a make you want to move to Portland kind of burger. It's freaking ridiculous. Patty is tender, except for that beautiful beef skirt that's overlapping that soft buttery bun. It's cheesy, it's mustardy. I love the pickles, the onions. The peppers are spicy and nice. This burger is so buttery and juicy and flavorful. You don't even want to eat it. You want to inhale it. This is a magical burger. No joke. Once you start, you won't be able to stop munching on this. It's just so cheesy. But then you have all that beautiful pickles and mustard and chilies and onions to keep the flavor balanced, to add a bit of crunch, because this patty dissolves soon as it hits your tongue. I'm so glad I stopped for this. Wow, Portland, seriously. Like I said, it's like a ginormous night market. Just walk around, follow your nose. I mean, I follow my nose to this. Oh, such a fun day here, trying out the different food courts. And I think after this burger, I'm gonna call it a night. See you guys tomorrow. Good morning. I think I really caught a break in the last couple days. It's supposed to be raining the whole day yesterday and today. And usually I would love rain, but definitely nice not to be eating outside in it. Anyways, breakfast time, and I am here for this. This is something I've heard so much good things about. So they have savory and sweet waffles. And look at this. They bake their waffle to order in a heavy-duty waffle oven imported from Belgium. Okay, this looks really good.
And I'm here with the owner, Eric. And you guys, well, how'd you start doing this?
We started 5 years ago in Olympia, which is the city just south of Seattle. This is our second location here. So this is our Belgian waffle oven. We imported it in all the way from Belgium, from Brussels. It does not run on electricity or anything. It's all gas propane. So you can see down here, we turn the candles up, measure the temperature with this gun here. Kind of like a musical instrument almost, like there's a big learning curve to it, but it cooks the waffles in a way that you just can't quite get with electricity. It just gives a really crispy exterior and a really nice soft interior that's like you can see it just kind of is like porous, almost like brioche interior that just really melts in your mouth.
All right, this breakfast looks and smells spectacular. The whole time Eric was cooking, I'm smelling this, I'm salivating, And here it is. I got a savory waffle, and this is their breakfast waffle with 2 soft fried eggs, melted sharp cheddar, smoked aioli with chives. Yeah, you get to choose between bacon or sausage patty or juicy tomatoes. I got bacon. They look nice and thick and crispy. And then I just got a very classic Belgian waffle with powdered sugar and whipped cream and some pave potato on the side with some chives and ketchup. Check out this waffle with the eggs and bacon. Yeah, giant slices of bacon. Runny eggs, bacon aioli, sitting on a toasty waffle. This is one of the most melt in your mouth waffles I've ever had. I can't believe how light this is. The waffle is just so toasty on the outside. I love the little crunchy burnt edges. The crunch is so light and explosive, and inside soft and airy like a super buttery light brioche. Seriously, it's shocking. And the crunchy waffle goes perfect with the crunchy bacon. And of course, all that savoriness is multiplied by the runny eggs. Also, the aioli is wonderful, creamy, spicy, and smoky. And when that is mixed with the gooey egg yolk, that might just be the ultimate in a happy breakfast. It's too good. Trust me, if you love waffles, and I do, I love waffles, you ain't never had a waffle like this before. I feel like no time has gone by. I looked down and I almost finished it. Yeah, this is like that. Also, check this out, the potato pave. And Eric makes this in-house as well. This looks like it is gonna be crispy. Dunk it in some ketchup. This is like the crispiest hash brown you'll ever put in your mouth. Crispy outside and just incredibly soft on the inside. I bet this, oh, goes so well with the savory waffles. Totally forgot I ordered strawberry waffles. So pour the strawberries on top of the whipped cream. By the way, these waffles are so easy to cut because they are literally that airy. These waffles might just be lighter than this whipped cream. This is 100% the lightest waffle I've ever had. Every single bite, I'm shocked by how light this is. And I guarantee you, when you bite into this, you will be shocked as well. Like, my plastic knife cutting this waffle is literally like hot knife through butter. Zero resistance whatsoever. This whipped cream and strawberry might as well just be sitting on a fluffy cloud. Oh, this is so amazing. I'm so glad I got a savory and a sweet to try. The savory one is so delicious, but the sweet one, that just tastes like pure, sweet happiness. This is an absolute game changer in the waffle world. After those wonderful waffles, there's one more thing I want to try at this food court, and this will be the last thing I'm eating here in Portland. This place, I saw this on Top Chef. This is Bake on the Run. And this is Guyanese cuisine. It's something I've never tried before. And luckily, Chef Bibi is in the house. Hello, Chef.
Hi, how are you doing?
Good, thanks for having me.
So a little bit about my culture. I'm from Guyana in South America. All my cuisine is actually Guyanese dishes. So one is our potato chicken curry with potatoes. Then we have the Portuguese codfish. Then we have the chickpeas potato curry, which is a vegan. And then we have our dal or lentil soup, which is also vegan. So this part dish is our Portuguese codfish. And we make an omelette out of it, boil all the salt out to make an omelette, and then we serve it with our fluffy dough bread.
That is very stuffed.
Oh, yeah, for the lading. This is our vegan chow mein. Our noodles from Guyana, made with carrots, peas, onions, tomatoes, and some soy sauce.
What's so unique about the Guyana noodles?
It looks like it mixed a little Indian and Chinese. The flavor of it is very flavorful. This is our chicken curry. And that's potatoes with the chicken curry and the gravy. It's made out of a special sauce.
Oh, you give a lot of portions.
Yeah, we have big portions.
So this same food court, there's a upstairs where you could sit at. That's where I was sitting earlier because these tables are kind of wet. Now the tables are dried off. This smells incredible. Also, Chef Bibi, such a lovely individual. The portions you get here, you're not gonna go hungry. Seriously, this is like a pound and a half of food. I got 3 dishes. One is the vegetable chow mein. I got chicken curry, and I got the salted codfish. I really, really wanted to try that. Let's start with the noodles. And look at this. So there's peas, carrots, looks like a lot of seasoning on this, some scallions, and the noodles are imported directly from Guyana. So I've never had Guyanese food before. This is gonna be such a treat. Ooh, oh, they smell good. This is so delicious. I don't want to leave Portland. I'll get to that in a minute. Wow. These noodles will make your heart skip a beat. It's buttery, peppery, little bit of heat. Love the crunch from the scallions, the onions, the carrots, peas. There's so much umami, like so much umami from these noodles. This is vegan, and I will eat this every single day. I kid you not. These are so good. You gotta come and try this. No joke, 10 out of 10. I love it so much. So Chef Bibi was saying this is a little more Chinese and Indian inspired. For me, they taste incredibly unique. The seasoning that's on here, I don't know what it is. Little spicy, it's smoky, very buttery. But that umami is just next level. Wow, wow. Next dish, this is their traditional curry chicken. Look at it. They give you so much chicken over the rice, tons of this beautiful curry sauce. Look at all soaked into that rice, just glistening with flavor. You can see all the little specks of the spices on the chicken, the potatoes. I just want to try some rice. Oh, wow, that's all I can say. This is unlike anything I've tried before. And it really is, because I never tried Guyanese cuisine before. This is beyond good. The rice with the curry sauce, unbelievably fragrant. There's so much flavor. It's spicy, savory, a little peppery. Oh my God. You gotta come and try this. I mean, I'm not gonna be able to adequately describe how much I love this. The chicken, I just took a bite. It is so tender, look at this. Look how tender and juicy the chicken is. And the flavor is out of this world. Oh, this potato's gonna be awesome, I know it. Oh yeah, it's like pure mushy flavor. Also, Chef Bibi has her own chili sauce. I almost don't want to add it, just because this thing is already so good for me. Like exactly what I love in terms of flavor, but let's try it with the chili sauce too. That's a very, very spicy, sour chili sauce. Definitely cuts into the richness of this chicken curry. All right, I'm gonna have to put this down for a second just to try the other dish before it gets cold, but I'm coming back for this, and it's gonna get absolutely devoured. This is traditional Guyanese fried bread. This is crazy looking, look at this. One stuffed with chickpeas, and the other stuffed with the traditional codfish, and they're both ginormous. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I can pick this up without it collapsing, because there's so stuffed full of ingredients here. Let's try this. This might be one of my favorite things in Portland. I think this might be my favorite thing in Portland. No, seriously. It's so good.
You like it?
The chicken, I could eat that all the time.
I know.
24 hours a day, I just want that.
The chicken?
It's so good.
Good, I'm glad you
How is that so tender? You just started cooking that this morning, right?
Yeah.
The noodles are great.
Yeah.
Great. This is delicious. Wow.
I'm glad you like it.
This is some life-changing stuff.
Give you some silverware.
No, I got a fork.
Oh, you got
No, I'm just using my hands on this. Oh, this is good. The fried bread, delicious. Really toasty on the outside, nice and pillowy and soft and chewy. The chickpeas curry, loaded with potatoes, carrots, so many vegetables. Every bite you take, you're gonna get a mouthful of popping peas, carrots, the mushy potatoes, and it all goes so well in this fry, but I'm gonna add some of the chili sauce because this is a very rich dish. Yeah, add the pepper sauce, cuts down the richness a lot, adds a ton of heat. Perfect with this dish. This I'm also really excited about. This is the traditional salted cod dish. And this is one of their best-selling dishes. Inside, tomatoes, eggs, scallions, onions, all stuffed again in this fry bread. You gotta come and try this. Again, look how pillowy that bread is. This is just stuffed with this delicious, and I mean delicious, salted cod. It's not overly salty by any means. The eggy omelet is fluffy and savory. You get little bits of tangy tomatoes. And this is a dish where you definitely taste the fish, and it is so good. And this whole dish, Chef Reeva told me, there's no salt in here because it's just utilizing the salt from the salted fish. It's perfect. Perfect. Last day, food truck ends with a bang. First, best waffles I ever had. You guys gotta go try that waffle place. Get this sweet waffle, it will change your life. It'll make you look at Eggos with disgust forever. Lego my Eggo? Nah, you can have it. And then step over here and get yourself some Guyanese food. Chef Bibi is not messing around with the flavor. It is next to none, especially that chicken curry. I'm gonna get that chicken curry back. Especially this chicken curry. This is the best chicken curry of my life. Well, definitely the first time I ever had sushi from a food truck. Yoshi's. Thank you so much. And of course, what I love about Portland is there's plenty of places to sit after you grab your food. This looks like a nice little place. Sushi from a food truck. Oh, that smells so good. I got some seared stuff. Look at this. This is absolutely beautiful. I got salmon, some albacore tuna, some seared tuna belly. There's wasabi in here. There's some ginger. I mean, it looks beautiful. I've said this before, and I still contend. This city, best food trucks in the country. They give you a little container for the soy sauce. Add some wasabi. Absolutely gorgeous, nice and fatty. Wow, this is one of the best pieces of salmon I've had in the sushi world. Like, it's so good. The rice is delicious. The rice to fish ratio is perfect. All right, let's try the albacore. This is the tuna. Again, beautifully made. This thing looks like it was made in a fancy omakase place. Butter. Like butterier than butter. It's unbelievable. That's one thing I've always said about the city. You don't need a brick and mortar. You can do everything out of a food truck, and people absolutely do. This sushi is something that people should absolutely seek out. Like, if this was a brick and mortar place, it'd be packed every single day, 100%. Fatty, torched tuna belly. When you bite into that, it feels like you're stepping into a smoky, fatty, melty dreamland. This is a sushi feast fit for a king from a food truck. The other box of sushi that I got, look at this. Seared scallops. The roll is yellowtail and albacore tuna belly. Look at how tender and fatty and marbled the belly is with a bunch of ikura. This is absolutely freaking beautiful. Some microgreens on top, and here some yellowtail, and the scallop looks incredible. Like, everything here looks like it came out of a fancy omakase restaurant. Oh my gosh, look at the scallop. That is a sweet, tender piece of scallop. Oh man, that thing is so good. It makes you do a double take. This is the yellowtail. It already looks so buttery, and I bet you it is. Almost every piece of seafood you're getting here is gonna have a melt in your mouth contest. It's all so delicate and tender. And look at how beautiful this roll is. I can't get over how marbled that salmon belly looks inside. You gotta try this roll. This is a stop your taste buds in their tracks kind of sushi roll. Buttery fish in every single popping ikura just adds a slightly briny umami to that already phenomenal flavor profile. The rice is perfect, by the way. It's so incredibly rich but light at the same time. It's really good sushi. I mean, this is like just as good as the omakase spots you will go to. 100% recommend. I mean, again, never had sushi from a food truck before, but this has exceeded my expectations. And just a few blocks away, this gem of a place, let's get some Mexican food. They got a birria plate, there's tortas, enchilada. There's a lot of stuff to choose from. And this is gonna be another really nice body-warming dish, birria ramen. Haven't had that in a while. It is getting colder and colder. And oh, this is a lot of ramen. Oh my gosh. Here it is, wow. So this is instant noodles soaked in consomme, some radish on top, cilantro, onions, instant noodles inside, and I think if I dig a little deeper, there we go. Look at the beautiful shredded beef. First of all, gotta try this consomme. Oh my gosh, it's so magnificent. This is so magnificent. Oh, that beefy broth with so much fat and flavor inside. This is such a rich, delicious bowl of broths. Gotta squeeze some lime, cut down on the richness just a bit if we can. This is some mind-blowing consomme. Seriously, mind-blowing consomme. Phenomenal with some lime. Oh my gosh, guys. This is so good. Look at that. There is so much going on in this container. All the beef is on the bottom, so you kind of gotta scoop it to the surface, and when you do, you realize how much beef there is. He says that if I like spicy, to add the jalapeno. Sorry, not jalapeno, habanero. Add some habanero sauce to it. This is how you stay warm at night in Portland. Oh, there's the heat. I'm telling you, this might be one of the best tasting consomme I've ever had, and I've had a lot. Oh man, oh, that flavor of the soup has absolutely been absorbed by the instant noodles. And look at this beef, look how much nice fat is on here. Look how fall apart tender this is. This is outrageous. That is one of the most satisfying bite of ramen I have ever taken. It's so much beef, so much delicious beef. 10 out of 10 on flavor. 10 out of 10, solid 10 out of 10 on flavor. The beef is incredible. Told you guys, one of the best consomme I've ever tasted. There's just so much flavor in here. This place is awesome. Wow, that consomme is so good. What a concept, right? Why would you ever cook instant noodles in hot water when you can just cook it with hot, delicious beef soup? I didn't even scratch the surface. When I went deeper, guess what I found? Even more beef. Even more beef on the bottom. More beef. This thing is like the trenches, you know? The deeper you dig, the more you find. This beef soup combined with the crunchy onions, oh, heaven. They give you so much. This forkful is like half beef. Half beef. I've actually had a lot of birria ramen in my days. I think this might be the best one. The beef, the consomme is so tasty. My gosh, I gotta just, I'm already halfway done with this. It's gone too soon. Closer you get to the bottom, the better this thing tastes. They absolutely load you up with beef. This is such a great bowl of birria ramen. I think 100% the best birria ramen I've ever had in my life, right here in Portland. And this is the food cart where you get it. Come and try this, trust me. Actually, I think it doesn't even matter, like whatever you get, the birria taco, you can get a birria plate. I recommend this, but whatever you get that has birria in it, you're gonna love it. Wow, this is just amazing. Here it is. Wood fire pizza, 8:30 in the morning. How about that? Like, this all looks good. This all looks so good. Usually I just go for a pepperoni, but I have to try one of these specials. Oh, and there's specials down here too. There's truffle pizza, spicy pizza. Oh, there's a lot of choices. fresh wood-fired pizza for breakfast. Only in Portland. So this is the portafoglio. This is their signature dish. You can also load it with chorizo and eggs. I didn't do that just because I got a second pizza. And this pizza is folded just like in Italy. And this is, again, a wood fire oven. Definitely a Neapolitan style pizza. Beautiful char on the crust. And I like how convenient this is. Portafoglio, forget about it. This is an absolute must try. Creamy, rich beans, rich, gooey cheese. The crust is light and airy, a hint of smokiness to it, tiny bit of bitterness from the char, and also incredible amount of heat as well. It's so good. I really never had anything like this before. Also, just the pure flavor of this thing. Spicy, savory, so much depth and umami, all on a beautifully light pizza dough. I'm gonna save this just a bit because my other pizza is gonna get cold. So I want to try that one right away. This is 10 out of 10. Oh my gosh. Tell me this is not one of the most amazing looking pepperoni pizzas you've ever seen. I love it whenever the pepperoni cups up and you see that little pool of spicy oil sitting inside and nice crispy edges. That's what I want to see in a pepperoni pizza. There's jalapenos, there's also fermented hot honey drizzled on the pizza. It's beautiful. I like how this is just cut into 4 slices. So you can just fold it up and eat it. There you go. Fold it up like a New York slice. And actually, while I was eating it, the dough is definitely a lot crispier than a typical Neapolitan. Kind of like a mix between Neapolitan and New York. This is so wonderful. It hurts. Sweet, savory, tangy, with beautiful crunchy onions and the honey adding a bit of sweetness to it, all sitting on that deliciously airy pizza dough. And that pepperoni is so crispy. Yeah, this is pepperoni pizza done right. I mean, typically, when you get a pepperoni pizza, it's just a pepperoni pizza, you know? There's pepperoni, there's cheese, there's tomato sauce. There's way more depth than a typical pepperoni pizza. I am so happy with my breakfast choices this morning. Awesome tacos and 2 pizzas. I mean, this is basically a whole pizza folded up. I think I'm good for breakfast and lunch after this. I'm not sure though, let me finish this first. I'll see you in a bit. One last food truck before heading out of Portland. Fresh strawberries with pistachio and chocolate. That's nice. I feel like to really explore all the food trucks in Portland, it's gonna take a lot of time. It's only my second time really doing this. There's a lot of food trucks I still wanted to try. I think this is the funnest thing to do in Portland. And as always, all the places I went to is down below for you guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Until we eat again. See you later.